If you're overspending money and you keep buying things and wondering why you don't feel different, this video is for you. You will not be able to change your life by shopping alone. And I know that all of us are consciously aware of this, but sometimes society just brainwashes us to forget about it. And I want to make this video, and if this showed up on your feed or you're watching this right now, I really want to remind you of this, because sometimes we need reminders of this. I feel like you're always going to see videos of what you should buy or like recommended products, right? But I feel like we need more reminders that shopping should be a much smaller part of life than it often tends to be in modern society. And I think this reminder will make you more happy. It'll give you more energy to focus back on your goals. And also it's going to save your wallet. So yeah, you're welcome. It's going to save your wallet. We fall into this thought cycle of, I want to change. One of the fastest ways to change is to go shopping and buy something so that it looks new and I feel new. But that's never sustainable, and you're going to end up with a ton of junk and money that you will never get back or won't easily get back from those things. And you're going to waste so much psychic energy because there's so much effort that we spend on shopping, buyer's remorse. Maybe you have guilt about the money that you spent. Maybe you don't have enough storage space, so you need to constantly be cleaning or reorganizing to fit the things that you bought. I want to make this video as a reminder for you so you can clear all of that psychic unnecessary energy. Focus more on yourself. Be smart with your money. Shop less, because then when the things you want come and it's a perfect opportunity to buy them, for example, a tax-free perfume that you've been wanting for a long time, you can buy it without guilt. And you can feel proud of yourself because all this time you weren't shopping, you were just focusing on yourself. So when you do buy the things that you really want and know will bring real value to your life, it's just simple instead of like all this back and forth energy spent on shopping. So here's the problem, right? It's so obvious because we live in a society that's obsessed with consumerism. No matter what country you're in, more and more, especially social media platforms, peg so much on shopping and buying more and changing our identity or improving our lives through the attainment of objects, spending money on objects that will uplevel our lives. And to a certain extent, this is true. I didn't make this video to tell you to stop shopping, period, and just, become a total minimalist. There's a balance in life, but stop shopping to make yourself feel better and stop shopping thinking that that is how you're going to change your life. So I'm a life coach. I work one-on-one with clients, and I notice sometimes when people start on a journey of self-love or embracing their authentic identity, there's this very natural phase or stage where we begin to shop more and buy more because it's a means of defining our identity or exploring our identity. And it makes sense, right? Like when you want to change yourself or become a new version of yourself, sometimes that means upgrading the things you have in life, whether it's your clothes, whether it's your room or your items or your car, whatever. This is a very natural phase where when we're in the self-exploration mode, we get inspired to buy more things and kind of up-level our belongings or refresh them. And that's fine. I think that's okay. But I think it's a balance again and being cognizant of where shopping is serving us and where it's really not. It is not the accumulation of things that make us happier or bring more fulfillment to our lives. It's about creating a life that we actually love. Anyone can buy an item. As long as you have the money, you just go and buy the item. But that item means nothing, really. In the grand scheme of things, that item means nothing. The work that you actually put into yourself, those are the things. And I'm not saying don't buy nice things. Go and buy the nice things, just don't get carried away. I'm Allie. This channel is dedicated to your self-actualization and liberation, and believe me, I am no stranger to shopping and consumerism. In fact, ever since I was a kid, growing up in Asia, I've loved shopping. I started hitting the malls at such an early age, just got so much joy buying things, whether it was clothing, stationery, makeup, toys, like literally books, everything. I just love shopping so much. These past few years, I've been on a more inner journey of healing and self-love, and it's naturally made me question some of my consumerist habits, and I've changed a lot of things over the years. Recently, I have been living in Tokyo alone for some time, and it's just held up another mirror to my shopping habits. Like in Tokyo, the bags are so cute. The packaging, everything is cute. You just feel amazing shopping and buying things. And I know so many people, tourists, come to Tokyo and they have huge lists of all the things they want to buy, and they blow so much money in Tokyo, and I get it. It's the perfect city to shop. And that's why I felt extra called to make this video. It's actually ironic, because when you stop compulsively relying on shopping and buying things to make you feel better about yourself, that's when you give yourself the space for the actual life-changing things, items to come into your life, like when you're not even seeking them out. Stop buying things to change your life. Most of the time, like 90% of the time, 98% of the time, I'm better off not buying that thing. When I don't buy that thing, I am like, okay, later I'm like, I give myself a pat on the back because I didn't actually need that and I didn't actually want that. Very, very rarely do I actually have regret over, oh, I didn't buy that thing that I wanted. Very, very rarely. 98% of the time, I'm like, oh, good thing I didn't buy that because I didn't actually want that. I didn't actually need that. It was just like a spur of the moment thing. We need to take a step back and hold space for ourselves and remind ourselves that everything we need is already within ourselves. Everything we need to thrive in this world is within us. When you stop buying things in an effort to change your life, that's when you become more empowered as a person, because you realize it's truly about what's within, and you have everything within to build the life that you actually want. You don't need to spend money to get something. Perfect items coming into your life in a serendipitous way when the time is right, instead of desperately seeking them out as the cause of change. Let the items be an effect of the change that you are making from the inside out. So for example, you can journal, you can set goals, you can take care of yourself in other ways. Those are all the real actions that are free to take. And society is going to give you this pressure to always be reinventing yourself, or to always be keeping up with the latest trends, or owning what's cool or what's in. But you're going to build such a more grounded sense of self if you consciously shop and buy the things that you truly love and speak to you, and you use it to its full lifeline, instead of just blindly shopping thinking it's going to make you happy or like cool in the eyes of your friends or whoever. I'm so happy if I find like the perfect shirt or the perfect item I was looking for and it just fits into my life so well. So I'm not saying don't shop, but I'm saying shopping itself is not going to be the thing that changes your life. It can be a nice after effect. So like you can want to like make this improvement in your life and do that, and just like put your own actual effort into it. Put the work into it, and you might notice that shopping or material acquisition comes as a nice side effect. So for me, for example, sometimes I work really hard on a goal, and then I think about it as sort of like a little reward from the universe. But as I'm working really hard towards this goal, suddenly the perfect item comes into my life. And then at that point, I feel really good about buying that item because A, it wasn't really an impulse decision. B, it wasn't coming from the place of like, I am going shopping to seek something or because I'm missing something in my life. It's more like I'm building my life, and then the opportunity to buy this thing that I really value comes in, and it's great, and you feel good about it. And that's the kind of shopping that I endorse, versus like a mindless, almost out of control shopping where you're not happy with your life and you just want to like spend money to buy things to make you feel like you're a different person. It's a very different kind of energy. And I've been in both places before, so I really get it. But I made this video because I think it's so relevant. It's always going to be relevant, like especially the more and more social media and advertising that happens. But also going from California to Tokyo, I'm noticing this so much. Like in Tokyo, shopping is so popular and there's so much to buy. And so I totally get the appeal of like feeling like you shape your life through what you own. But through all the inner work that I do and coach on and continue to do, I realize how much of a trap that is, and honestly how much it hurts your wallet. Like the handful of best moments you have in your life are probably the experiences that you have. I'm a life coach, by the way. I help my clients design and live in their best, most inspired lives. So if you think you want to work with me, I am open to new clients. You can schedule a free consultation call with me in the link down below, so we can just talk about your goals, and I want to get to know you. So yeah, don't be a stranger. So hopefully you found this video helpful. Hopefully this video will save you some money from your wallet and save you some space in your home. And if you like this kind of content, my channel is all about your liberation and self-actualization in this modern material world. So feel free to browse around or subscribe to stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye.